All right, all right, all right, all right. Listen, the time. Go, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna have on track right now. We're gonna have the hurdles for women. That is the event that is on track. Oh my lord, we're off to a late start because we didn't realize that we were uh, an hour ahead, right? We are an hour ahead, right? Um, Oblique Civil run 9.95 in the men's 100 meters. So let me give you some updates, live results, and start this. This is a 100-meter hurdles for women that's coming up right now. So let's give you that right now. Right, the 100-meter hurdles for women. That is the event that is on track. We have Giselle Losey of the United States, Amoy Brown of Jamaica, Amber Hughes of the United States, Gabrielle Cunningham, United States, Tonea Marshall, United States, Anna Cockrell, United States, Mullen Jean of Haiti, and Daniel BT of the United States. 8 athletes lining up. Amaya Brown of Jamaica. All right. Um, uh, the time by uh, Oblique Seville was 9.95. There's a lot of wind, so we need to check that to see, right? But we have Amaya Brown. This is the 100 meters hurdles for women. Right after this, we'll give you some details on some of the other event. Like I said, we really missed this because we're actually an hour behind the time now. I forgot that there was the fall back, and when you're changing location, this is what happened. So event on track, the women's 100 meters finals. That is the next event that is on track. Meet a little bit behind, but here we go. Like I said, the Jamaican Amoya Brown, but Amber Hughes of the United States, she comes into this final with a time of 12.74 in terms of her personal best. So Amoya Brown in lane 2. You have Giselle Losey in lane 1. Amoya Brown in lane 2. Amber Hughes in lane 3. Gabrielle Cunningham in lane 4. Tonia Marshall lane 5. Anna Cockrell of the United States lane 6. Mulern Jean of Haiti in lane 7. And Danielle BT of the United States, she is in lane 8. They're in their blocks. 100-meter hurdles for women. Miramar Invitational 2023. Miramar. This is the Miramar Invitational. Women's 100 meters hurdles. Amoya Brown of Jamaica is in this one. Brown. See, the lane assignment has Brown in 2. Because, so no Giselle Luce or Loose. Oh, you're watching through my eyes? um, yeah. Oh, and Krume. Okay, yeah, Carifta. Yeah, man, Carifta. Big up Ricky Ten Gunners boss, Al J. Sure Improvement, Judith Williamson. The athletes are getting into their blocks. Amoya Brown of Jamaica, she's in lane 2. You have Amber Hughes of the United States in lane 3. Gabrielle Cunningham in lane 4. Tonia, uh, Tony Marshall is next in lane 5. Anna Cockrell in lane 6. Mulern Jean in lane 7. And the race is finished. But let me give us a cover. I have the results in Amaya Brown of Jamaica, finishing in second with a time of 12.66. It was won by Marshall of the United States. She won, and Cockrell was third. But Amaya Brown picking up the silver in this one, and they're off. Good start by Amaya Brown in lane 2. But here comes Marshall it is Amaya Brown, Marshall, Amaya Brown and Marshall, Amaya Brown and Marshall, Amaya Brown and Marshall, neck to neck at the line, neck to neck at the line. The athlete in lane 5 there, Tonia Marshall coming through with Amaya Brown of Jamaica in lane 2. Amaya Brown gets the second place while Tonia Marshall picks up the gold, and Anna Cockrell of the United States, she gets third. So Amaya Brown of Jamaica finishing second in this one. Amaya Brown picking up second in this one. There you go. Let me just give you some results of some other finals that the Jamaicans were in. The long jump finals. Tajay Gale of Jamaica, he finished in fifth. His best jump was 7.76 meters. It was won with a personal best by Will Williams of the United States in 8.25. That is the men's long jump. There was also the women's long jump, and Shanice Porter of Jamaica, she was third in a time of 6.59. That was won by Ruth Osoro. 6.82 of Nigeria, with Talia Brooks of the United States in second at 6.65. Some other results, just giving you a run through of the results. The 400 meters hurdles, we had Marvin Williams of Jamaica. He was third in a time of 52.74. That was behind the American Amir Latin 50.22, and Gabriel Monte Falcone 50.26 of Italy, and Andre Colebrook of Bahamas was fourth. McMaster did not start, and David Marquis Patrick also did not start. Right, that's the 400 meters hurdles. The 400 meters men saw Rasheen McDonald of Jamaica in fourth with a time of 46.13. That was won by Alonzo Russell of the Bahamas in a time of 44.93. Then you had Scotch of Botswana in second in a personal best, 45.03, and the Japanese Ito was third in a personal best, season best, 46.02. So that was the 400 meters hurdles. In the shot put women, right, Jamaica's Danielle Todd was first in a with a throw of or a put of 18.48. She finished ahead of Adelaide Aquila of the United States, 18.26, and Divine Olipido of Great Britain, 16.49. And then we had Lloyd Drika Cameron, 16.31, was her put of Jamaica. She was in fourth place. That was the shot put. The finals of the women 400 meters, we had 4 Jamaicans in there, but Shamir Little of the United States, she won that in 50.73. Charioki Young, formerly of Heidel, in second, 51.58. Shericka Jackson of Jamaica, she was third in 51.64. Aliyah Abrams of Guyana was fourth in 51.65. And Genevieve Russell of Jamaica, in a season best 52.77, was fifth. And the Canadian Steverny, she was sixth. And Stephanie Ann McPherson, she didn't start in that one. That's the 400 meters. We have coming up on track now the 110 hurdles for men. But let me give you the finals of the women's 100 meters. Right, Shakira Richardson 10.57. Then you had Twashani Terry 10.83 of the United States. Cambria Sturgis 10.98. Natasha Morrison 11.05. Jada Baylark 11.08. That's up to fifth place. The other Jamaicans, Shakura Wallace and Kashika Cameron, finished out of the top 8, and Janelle Smith was all the way down in 15th. This is now the 110 hurdles for men finals, and in it we will see lining up of Jamaica Damian Thomas and Orlando Bennett. They will have to contend with the Bayesian, but the Bayesian, Shane Brathwaite, the Brazilian Rafael Pereira, Eric Edwards of the USA, and Eddie Lovett of the Virgin Islands. Just well, 6 athletes lining up for the men's 110 meters hurdles. That's the next event that will be on track. Let me give you some more results, right? The men 100 meters, yes, Oblique Civil 9.91, Akeem Blake 9.93, and in third place was Aaron Brown. So Oblique Civil just nipping the wind, 2.2, so very high wind. Blake Seville, 9.91. Akeem Blake, 9.93. Aaron Brown, 9.97. Ronnie Baker of the United States, 9.98. And Charleston of the United States, 10.02. Jerome Blake, Canada, 10.05. And Eric Harrison Jr. of Trinidad and Tobago, 10.06. So the Jamaicans finishing 1 and 2 in that one. Andrew Hudson, an ex-Jamaican who was supposed to be in that one, of course, he didn't finish in the event there. So those are some of your results so far in terms of finals. I gave you the 400 meters hurdles for men. Did I? Yes, with Marvin Williams of the United States. So I gave you all the results. You got the 400 meters for men. Rashid McDonald, the shot put, the Jamaican winning it. Thompson Dodd, the 400 meters women. You saw that. Best finisher, Shericka Young in second place. 100 meters finals. Yes, Natasha Morrison, the best finish. In the men, 2 men finishing, 1 and 2. Oblique Seville leading Akeem Blake. In the women's 100 meters hurdles, we saw Amoy Brown in second, and now we have the 110 hurdles. That is the next event on the track right now. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, that was the final. So the finals of the men's 100 meters, right? Oblique Civil won. Akeem Blake was second. Oblique Civil won. Yes, Judith, that is how it went. That's how the cookie crumbled. Tasha Beauty, how to watch the event. All right. There you can see this on I don't even know what is this called. Oh geez, what is this called? Oh my lord, all of these crazy places, crazy things. I don't let me see. Let me see if I can. For those who are unable to see it now, you can check out Runnerspace, www.runnerspace.com. It is there. So that was the final of the men's 100 meters. Next event on the track is the men's 110 meters hurdles. That's coming up right now. Man, this man looking a different complexion today. Big up Gunners, boss. We also later will be giving you some updates as to what is happening in the Carifta at the Carifta Games or the Carifta Games. We'll give you some update as to what is happening there. And for those who are keeping track of the EPL, the late game is Southampton versus Manchester City, and Manchester City, they have run away with this one. They lead Southampton by 4 goals to 1. Erling Haaland with 2 goals, and that brings him now to 30 goals on the season. Yep. So on track, hurdles for men. Eric Edwards of the United States being Orlando Bennett of Jamaica, Rafael Pereira of Brazil. It is Eric Edwards of the United States. Orlando Bennett. Eric Edwards. Orlando Bennett. Look at Rafael Pierre of Brazil. Damian Thomas also doing well, and it is done. It is dusted. And it is Eric Edwards of the United States. Trailing him is Orlando Bennett of Jamaica in 13.37. Eric Edwards of the United States taking that one in 13.21 with Rafael Pierre of the Brazil in third in 13.40. Damian Thomas is good enough for fourth in 13.42 with Shane Brathwaite of the Barbados in 13.59 in fifth, and there was a non-starter in Eddie Lovett. So Eric Edwards, he won that one. 13.21 is the time that he did. Let's check the wind on that. Orlando Bennett of Jamaica is in second. The former Calabar man right there doing very well. 13.37 is the time that he did. Definitely, but Damian Thomas had a very quick reaction time. He had the best reaction time, but wasn't able to finish out the race. Had a good start, but wasn't able to finish it. There you go. So that is it, people. Eric Edwards of the United States, he won that one. He was trailed by Orlando Bennett of Jamaica in 13.37. That is the result of the men's 110 meters hurdles. I think the next set of events on the track will be the 800 meters. So just stay tuned for those. There you go. Eric Edwards winning that one, the man from the United States, always producing top hurdlers, but it's good to see Orlando Bennett, the former Calabar man, there putting in a good performance. The next event on the track will be the women's 800 meters, and this is going to be a good one. There are just a few more events left, just three, the 800 meters for women, and then the Jamaicans really doing well. Orlando Bennett really doing well. Good to see the youngster coming through into the pro ranks. Ajay Wilson will be in this. In the 800 meters for women, there will be Kendra Chambers of the United States, Aziza Ayub of Puerto Rico, Priscilla Morales, Puerto Rico, Ajay Wilson of the United States, Kayla Johnson of Jamaica, and Shafiqua Maloney of St. Vincent. Those are the athletes who will be lining up in the 800 meters final for women at the Miramar Invitational. Nice and sunny Florida. Lots of wind, open stadium. So some of these times are wind aided. Heard Brianna Williams. She was earlier on commentary, dabbling her hand in media. That's good. So some good results, some mixed results for the Jamaicans in today's outing. And also want you to know that the Jamaican athletes are doing well at the Cariftas. And many are predicting Alana Reid, but you must remember there was an athlete who was a standout athlete at Carifta last year. Her name is Hodges. She will be back at Carifta this year, so be careful now that you don't write her off. So the next event on the track will be the 800 meters for women. Thank you again for tuning in to I Am Sure Sports. I am Manningsman. It's always my pleasure to have you watching along with me and being a part of these broadcasts. Always so good to have you. I know we are not a large number today, but it's always a pleasure being here with you. I love my track and field fans. So if this is your first time watching, as usual, we ask you to simply hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to the platform. And also, it is important that you share the content. We would certainly appreciate that. Our track and field followers are just as faithful and loyal as our footballing followers. It's just that when it comes on to track and field, comments are more modest. But it was a good race by Shakari Richardson in the women's 100 meters. She really powered home to victory. Of course, giving all kind of gestures and carrying on as usual. Win aided time. Yes. Yeah, man. I know that she's hurt. I'm just saying I know that she would not have run, but Shakari Richardson always see, I don't want to give her a hard time. I like her attitude. You understand me? I know sometimes the African American athletes get a hard time. Yeah, but yep, 10.75. We needed. Yeah, wind aided. The wind was 2.8, so that is above the legal. So I'm almost certain that that time. Yeah, wind aided time. But she's certainly excited. Little bit disappointed in Shericka's Jacko's output in the. I think I need to get a different color shirt, to make this. What do you think? Talk to me. I think I need to change the shirt. This blue and this background is not working out so fantastic right now. 800 meters is the next event coming up. Kayla Johnson of Jamaica will be in it. Ajay Wilson of the United States is a big athlete. I will be back. Now, I look like me. I just had to go into the mix. Listen, Judith, why do you give so much problem? Miss Judith Williamson. Oh my lord. You used to give a lot of problems in school, right? Teacher used to ask you to write lines, don't it? 1,000 lines. I will not give any more trouble, don't it? Oh, well, we're going to have the men's 800. Yes, the men's 800. And in this, let me give you the athletes in it. We have Rajay Hamilton of Jamaica. So there is Edgar Ramirez of Mexico, Stephen Evans of Canada, Cameron Jones of the USA, Drew Piazza of the United States, TJ Holmes of the United States, Ryan Sanchez of Puerto Rico, and Rajay Hamilton of the United States. This is the 800 meters finals for men. Let's see. Not familiar with Roger Hamilton. You say it didn't give any problems? I believe you. Big up, man, man. Your barber did a good job and deserve a good tip. Yeah? Okay. Thank you so much, Vibing. Vibing? I'm telling you, I don't know. You know how much for this haircut? 20. This is a 20, including tip, $20. This is a $20 haircut. What do you think? $20? It worth it? $20, yeah. That's not yeah. $20. Good haircut. Yeah, this is the 800 meters summit. All right, Judith, I believe you. If you said you didn't give any problems, I believe you. Sure, improvement. You're a female. Did Judith give any problems? Listen, I think like one of you ladies need to come on, Sure, improvement. We need to figure out a way how we're going to sort out something for you in after the holiday. Don't know how, but we need to do something. And they're off for the 800 meters men final. But I need some females to be a part of the show when they're doing track and field because they are very versed on this. And they're off. Good start by all the athletes at this time. Uh, there you go. Good going. This looks like it's going to be a very quick time in this 800 meters men's final. Uh, Cameron Jones leads, followed by Rajay Hamilton of Jamaica. They're tightly bunched. Ryan Sanchez is there, as well as Edgar Ramirez. But the Jamaican is right there in second position behind Cameron Jones of the United States. So Ryan Rajay Hamilton doing a really good job here tracking Cameron Jones as they complete the first lap and they are off on a sprint. Ryan Sanchez of Puerto Rico is in third as Edgar Ramirez of Mexico and the field drew Pizaza and Stefan Evans, they are falling off. But the Jamaican, he goes back into second place. Of Sanchez of Puerto Rico comes into second place, and Sanchez of Puerto Rico. Look at there's a mad rush for the line. Oh, Sanchez, Hamilton, Jones. It's Sanchez, Hamilton, Jones, Sanchez, Hamilton, Jones, and they're coming down the home stretch. Sanchez, Hamilton, Jones, and can Hamilton hold on for second? And Sanchez looking to pull away. Sanchez pulls away. Hamilton holds on, and Cameron Jones of the United States finishes in third. Good work by Rajay Hamilton of Jamaica. We are not known for our 800 meters, but there he is. He splits the second lap 51.65. Whoa. First lap, 51, 55. That those are his splits. Yeah. Yep, good splits. Those are for Rajay Hamilton of Jamaica as he picks up silver. Kondo and Rajay. Isn't this Rajay Hamilton who used to be at St. Diego, I believe? Former St. Diego athlete, but good going by him. I believe he's a former St. Diego athlete. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I remember him from a few years ago at Champs, but good running, good splits he did there. I mean, 51.65. I mean, on the first split, he did very well, and he had the second fastest split on the first lap, and the second fastest on the first lap. So good running. What? Oh, he finishes in second. There you go. 1 minute 47.42. Rajay Hamilton is my cousin of Lennon and Calabar from Tollgate, Clarendon. Yeah? I don't remember him from Calabar, but if you say Rajay Hamilton, all right, big up, Piney. He is your cousin for real? Whoa, that is awesome. Rajay Hamilton, Gunner's boss cousin. Big up yourself. Whoa, I didn't know that. Look at that small world. We have the 800 meters for women final that is coming up at this time. That's the next event on the track. And in this one, we will have Kayla Johnson of Jamaica. There is also Kendra Chambers of the USA, Aziza Ayub of Puerto Rico, Priscilla Morales of Puerto Rico. There is also Ajay Wilson. She is a class athlete in the field, and Shafiqua Maloney of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Of course, coming into this one, Ajay Wilson. She's the only one in this field who has a personal best below the 2 minute mark. And so she comes in with the best personal best, season best for Aziza is 2.06 of Puerto Rico, and Priscilla of Puerto Rico 2.07. Right, let's see if the personal best for Kayla Johnson is 2.01. She would have to run a blinder to even be able to finish, I believe, in the top three in this one. Not seeing Natalia Gould, who is known as our premier 800-meter runner, but let's see what Kayla Johnson can offer in this one for the Jamaican team. She's a Jamaican. There you go. That's Kayla Johnson right there for Jamaica. Uh, Beautiful. She is slender, tall. She's in black and white, shaking from left to right, hands on Kimbo. Kayla Johnson running out of lane 5 for Jamaica. All eyes on her by the Jamaican public. See their Chambers being highlighted. Kendra Chambers of the United States. Sir Grizzly! Long time. Hey, Sir Grizzly. Are you a relative there, Mount Pleasant? Yeah, well, look a youngster on Mount Pleasant named Grizzly. Playing in the get called up for the U17. Is he a relative Fitzroy? Big up, Sir Williams. Man with the bounty killer voice. Oh, blessings, man. Every time. Kayla Johnson of Jamaica. She's in this one. Let's see what Shafrika Maloney. Couple of Caribbean athletes here. Would love to see a next 800-meter athlete for Jamaica emerging on the scene, and it would be good to see what Kayla Johnson has to offer here for Jamaica in this 800 meters. Oh, anytime, man. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Here's a Fitzroy. We need to work out these things because when I'm back, I have to go. I have to. I always have to go. Have to be in Delaware. You understand me? That's where um family is. Yeah, So we have to be there. So we just need to work it out and line it up. All right? Not a problem. We can make that happen. All right? Hey, Piney, we want to talk to Rajay Hamilton. He says your family. You need to reach out to him. Or he's one of those family that you don't communicate with. There you go. The athletes are standing in their blocks. This is the 800 meters. Ajay Wilson, see her there. She looks like she's one of the taller athletes, as well as Shafriqua Maloney of St. Vincent. Again, I want to thank all of you who have taken time out here, the track and field fans. And though we are small in numbers, you are watching this with me. Let me know, do you know any of the athletes in this? I mean, what are your thoughts? Any of the races that you saw today that surprised you? I mean, it is good. Listen, it is so good that I am seeing Jamaicans now. You have Hudson, who is breaking 10. You have Oblique Seville breaking 10. Akeem Blake breaking 10 seconds, and Buwaji and Kome breaking 10 seconds. Good relay team. Look like male track and field is back. There you go. And they are off 800 meters for women. Off to a very brisk start. A good start for Kayla Johnson of Jamaica. Ajay Wilson looking to do what she does best, which is lead from the front. 800 meters, this is for women. This is the final. Shafrika Maloney leads this one. Ajay Wilson is just tracking her in second place. Kayla Johnson all the way at the back of the pack here for Jamaica. She will need to make a move. She can't afford to have this field stretch away from her. But Shafwika Maloney of St. Vincent is leading this one. Ajay Wilson is just timing. She is there in second position, followed by Kendra Chambers of the USA. And then the two Puerto Ricans are right there with the Jamaican lingering at the back of the pack as they come into the home stretch. And one athlete, the pace is too much for one of the Puerto Ricans. And so the field is down to 5. So Aziza Ayub of Puerto Rico, she's gone. Who is going to make the first move? I see Johnson of Jamaica trying to make a move. Oh, and as Ajay Wilson takes it, Shafwika Maloney is in second, Kendra Chambers, and the Jamaican decided, I'm not going to finish at the back of this pack. Kayla Johnson, she comes in fourth position, but look at Ajay Wilson. Oh my word, she is a stallion. Man, look at her go. There's no chance that Shafwika Maloney would be able to catch her. Morales is a Puerto Rican who stopped. Ajay Wilson easily winning in 0.295 with Shafwika Maloney, who led for the most part. She finishes in second in 2.0498. Kendra Chambers of the USA is in third in 2.0629 with Kayla Johnson, the Jamaican. She holds on for fourth in 2.07.49. But when you look at the split for Ajay Wilson, she did in her first very similar 1.01 is the time that she did on the first and on the second. So very consistent pace throughout the race. And for Kayla Johnson, she did 1.02 and 1.05. So inconsistent in terms of the split. You can see that this class is ahead of her. She had to battle to even get into the position that she is. But Ajay Wilson looks like she could have done a next 400 meters at this pace. So there you go. Morales of Puerto Rico not finishing that one. Now we have the penultimate event of the day. It is the 200 meters for men coming up. And in this one, Eric Harrison Jr. of Trinidad and Tobago, figure that he may not run in this one because he was in the 400s. You also have Brendan Rodney of Canada. Let's see it to Tobago of Botswana. You remember him from the World Youth Athletic Championship. He was the one who defeated Nkrumah Buaje and Nkrumah there. Then you have Christian Coleman, not doing the 100, but the 200. He will have to go up against Kenny Bednarek of the USA. You have Joseph Amoa. And then Rodrigo do Nascimento of Brazil. So the 200 meters for men, you will see Eric Harrison Jr., Trinidad and Tobago in lane 2. Brendan Rodney of Canada in lane 3. Lane 4, Letsile Tobago of Botswana. In lane 5, Christian Coleman of the United States. In lane 6, Kenny Bednarek of the United States. In lane 7, you'll see Joseph Amoa of Ghana. And in lane 8, the Brazilian Rodrigo do Nascimento. He will be in lane 8. Wonder if he's related to the late King Pele. Let's see. Penultimate event of the Miramar Invitational 2023. The fans were treated to some good track and field. Again, before you go, my friend, make sure you hit the like button. See lots and lots of Jamaican in the stands right out there in Florida. I don't know. Penultimate event of this one, this event. Lots of track and field coming up for you this year, and I am sure sports. So stick and stay with us. Yeah, big up man like Lulu. Listen, people, I am a sports person, right? I did track and field. In fact, people told me if I did track and field and not football, I'd be way ahead. But track and field, football. I know cricket, basketball. I know some NFL. And there's some very versed in sport. Yeah. Don't know a lot of horse racing, but I know chess very well. Is domino a sport? Very well. Pool a sport? I know it very well. Yeah. So big up Lulu. Yeah man, yeah man. Good to see you. And big up young Lulu as well. Yeah. People said I should have done track and field, and not played football. But track and field is very fun. You see the thing with track and field, and I tell people why I think Jamaica excel at track and field more so than even in football. It is because I think it is a individual how individualistic track and field is. You can be a one man in track and field, and team sport. I think that's where we struggle. But track and field is, yeah. So 200 meters for men is the next event on track, the penultimate one, Miramar, Florida. This is where this is at. At least getting ready. Must say, Kingston Football Academy really doing well. For those of you following up with them over there in the Netherlands, after their first game, they defeated Vios, I think 3-1. They tied with Goal Academy 2-2. And then they defeated Ipswich Town FC 8-1. So they have Luton Town to play, and they have a couple more games to play. They also defeated FC Castercombe 4-0. So a lot of victories. Jamaicans doing well. 1-1 with Luton Town, lots of games. Team really doing well over there, lots of challenges, but we'll get Coach Eric Edwards on one of our football shows to talk a little bit about it. So this is the 200 meters for men penultimate event of the Miramar 2023 Invitational. Christian Coleman. So, like I said, Eric Harrison of Trinidad and Tobago not starting in this one. Figure that he wouldn't. Why would he line up in two races? Nor is Rodrigo do Nascimento lining up for this one. But you'll have Brendan Rodney of Canada, Letsili Tobago of Botswana, Christian Coleman of the USA, Kenny Bednarek of the USA, and Joseph Amoa of Ghana. Those are the 5 athletes that will be lined up for the 200 meters for men. 200 meters for men, penultimate event of the Miramar Invitational 2023. EPL fans, just letting you know that Manchester City 4, Southampton 1. So the lead, Arsenal has gone back down to 5 points. And they are off. What a brilliant start. And Christian Coleman takes the lead. But look at Leticia Tobago. Kenny Berdanak is also there. Rodney is also there. But Coleman continued to lead. It is Coleman. Tobago. Coleman. Tobago. Coleman. Tobago. Oh, look at that. Tobago. Did he get it? They both have the same time, 20 flat. Oh my word. I think he pulled up. What a final 10 meters by Letsile Tobago of Botswana. May have injured himself because that was a tremendous final 10 to 15 meters by him. But Christian Coleman seemed to have been given the nod, though both athletes have been credited with the same time, 20.00. 20 seconds flat. Christian Coleman, though, powering home. Kenny Bednarek finishes in third with Brendan Rodney finishing last. Oh my word, that was close. And I think what happened with Tobago is that he felt the cramp. He leaned back and Coleman nipped him right on the line. They both have the same time. Oh my word. So, there you go. So we have the final event of the day will be the women's 200 meters. Women's 200 meters, that's the final event of the day. So Christian Coleman given the victory there. So let's give it a lineup. We will have Natasha McDonald, of Canada, Antonique Strawn of Bahamas, Kira Jefferson of the USA, Abby Steiner of the USA, Kayla White, USA, Tamari Davis, USA, Sada Williams, Barbados, and Kira Parker of the USA. Those are the 8 athletes. Let's make sure that they're all lined up for this one. Again, want to thank you so much for tuning in to I Am Sure Sports. As usual, I am Manning's man. And listen, I want to ask you to make sure that you hit the like button before you go. Hit the like button before you go. Yes. Final event of the Miramar Yes. Miramar. Yep. Seem like Tobago is down. At the Carifta Games, you'll be having lots of finals later today. $200, the final event on the track. So in the first session, the AM session, day 1, no finals. All the finals are going to be up later today. Yep. $200 for women. Who is winning this one? I am going to give it to Abby Steiner. Abby Steiner. Abby Steiner winning this one. Abby Steiner. All right, so here we go. 200 meters, they're all lined up. Anthony Strawn of the Bahamas. Oh, and Abby Steiner. I told you. Giving it to Abby Steiner. There you go. I'm telling you. Abby Steiner wins. Yes. Let me give it, and there they go. Brilliant start that time by Abby Steiner in lane 3. And look at the athlete in lane 1, Natasha McDonald of Canada. But they come on off the curve, and look at Abby Steiner. Oh my word, and she's being chased here by Tamari Davis, but Abby Steiner holds on. Tamari Davis with a personal best 22.31. Kayla White of the USA as well, 22.44. But in first place is Abby Steiner of the United States in a time of 22.23. And Abby Steiner has won that one. You know that she was a class athlete in this field, and so I expected her to come out on top. Yep. Abby Steiner. Listen, that's all the event for today at the Miramar Invitational But look at Abby Steiner go. She's going to be a force to reckon with as the season progresses. Tamari Davis also doing well along with Kayla White. We had a caller. Gunner's boss was calling us, so let's see if we can call back Gunner's boss and find out how he's doing today. We always want to make sure that we show respect to our viewers, and before we close the stream, we want to find out what Gunner's boss is up to. Hello?
Hello? Yes, man.
I don't know.
And me,
Not hearing Gunner's boss.
yeah,
Let's
man.
see. Not hearing him. And he's not answering Gunner's boss. That's twice.
Honest, man.
Yes, sir. We're hearing you now, loud and clear. How are you doing, Gunner's boss?
Big up your... Man, as me at here right now, me look on the phone.
Oh, Gunner's boss, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, man. The line is so bad. All right, hearing you now. Yeah, man, hearing you now. Go ahead. Yes, you were saying.
Yeah, man, I say, I'm here Roger Hamilton, father, them on the phone attack right now as me attack. Me attack him, but them live in Canada, you know?
Ah.
Yeah, man, Roger, I'm a little cousin, man. I'm a man who come check me and spend time with me.
Yeah.
A while back, you know? Yeah, man. Him go to Lennon and go to Calabar, man. Leave from Lennon and go to Calabar and go tear up champs, man. And get scholarship to go a college in the state, you know?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, you need to let us talk to you, man.
Well, him father, I want to tell you, him father send me a WhatsApp number now because me just we are talking, me I tell him, say, yeah, Roger just a run and him say, me out on the street, so him just a going to go watch him that come in to try to catch the race, so me I tell him, say, him run already. He run second, right?
Yeah, he came second in the 800 meters.
Because because he made that try out for the Olympic for the last time, but he made have a niggle in the injury and thing, and he need some some split seconds to make up the time for the Olympics. He must be the 8 or the 400. He never get to make it, but him on track this time around. I think he's coming for the trials.
Okay. Okay.
He's supposed to make the next Olympic team easy because we don't really concentrate on the 800 too much, you know? So it's supposed to be easy for him make it out of Jamaica.
Okay, nice. I'd love to speak to him, man, whenever you can, you know? Talk to him and he's available. We'd love to talk to him and, you know, just hear what he has to say, man. That would be good.
We have some bookings in a restaurant. Let me see what I go on and then we see what we can. I'm not promise you, because it's up to him, because the man there have agent and them things. So I don't really know how him think, because I don't see him for a while, over a year. You understand? But I have to call. As I say, I'm and him father there for all on the next line. So
okay, all right then.
We see if we can sort out that thing.
Yeah, man.
I might call you back in a few minutes if him father, because stream the OG more time, him don't want to go online, you know.
No, man, but I'm not going to be, I won't be on longer, you know, because, yeah.
So we say some more things that come up later on?
Yeah, we have a next show coming up later. So I
Then
call it, yeah, man.
just you enjoy, and your family enjoy the holiday season, Excuse me.
Yeah,
And
man.
people in the comment, enjoy yourself, all the bun one can eat and take all the bun one can
Yeah,
take and give
yeah.
all the
Uh,
bun can
yeah,
cheese
man.
and cheese. And you can just
All right, then, Gunners boss.
see what I go on, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so people, I just want you to know that Bawaji and Krume did not finish the 100 meters for Jamaica. So only DeAndre Daly of Jamaica will be in the 100 meters. Tremaine Todd has also qualified, and also Kimani Garden has also qualified in the under 17, but only DeAndre Daly has qualified in the under 20 boys. And Krume did not finish. And then for the girls, Alana Reed and Alexis James, they have both qualified for the semifinals. And in the under 17 girls, let me just tell you, the two Jamaicans, uh, they have also qualified. That is Natrice East and Tiana Marshall. So the first casualty, could we say that for Jamaica? Yeah, all right. So both of those athletes in the for in terms of on the track, so that's 100 meters on the track for the under 17 girls. Jody and Daly, she has qualified for the semifinals for Jamaica, and so too Rosalie Gallimore. So both Jamaicans qualifying for the 400 meters on the girls' side. Um, Under 17 on the boys' side, Nicoy, Nick, Nick, Nicoy Bramwell of Calabar, he has qualified, as well as Kenrick Sharp. They have both qualified, and on the boys on the 17 side for Jamaica. On the girls under 20, 400 meters, right? Under 20 girls, 400 meters. In the prelims, qualifying for Jamaica is Ricky and Russell, and Casey and Powell both have qualified for the semifinals. And then for the boys under 20, Jashawn Dennis and Delana Kennedy have both qualified. The afternoon session will begin with the semis of the women's 100 meters. All right. And in that, Natrice East will be running out of lane 3. And in semifinal 2, Tiana Marshall will be running out of lane 2. All right. So that's the first event in the afternoon session. The under 17 girls 100 meters. Then the next event, right? Just giving you so you can watch. The next event that you'll see is the the 100 meters under 17 boys. The first heat will see Kimani Garden of Calabar. He'll be in lane 4 in that one. And in the second heat, Tremaine Todd will be running out of lane 7. All right. Now remember, I did say to you that Buwaji and Krume, he did not finish his race, so he won't be in the men's 100 meters. However, the semifinals of the women under 20 100 meters, you will see in heat 1 Alana Reed. She comes in heat 1, and in heat 2 you'll have Alexis James. So Heidel and Petersfield represented there. And then in the under 20 boys 100 meters semifinals, finals will also be on today, right? 100 meters, I'm not seeing that yet, wondering why. 100 meters boys under 20, 100 meters semis, not seeing that yet. Not seen that yet. So there are no assignments to display. So we'll be back with you at around 4 o'clock today. What 400 meters sure improvement? The meet is finished, sure improvement. The meet is finished, Sure Improvement. There is no 400 meters final. Sure Improvement, careful now, you know. All right, but listen, join us back later. Welcome, Cataract, for the late show. Join us later when we will have some more update for you from the 50th Carifta Trials in the Bahamas. I am Management. This has been I'm Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to this point, we say we are over. And we are O-U-T.
Trick Neck Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?